Alright, today class we're going to be going over the life of a digital tyrant, Andrew Tate. Now, you may want to put this video in 2 times speed as I am a professor and I tend to talk very slowly. To understand the rise of Andrew Tate, we must first understand the context. Andrew Tate, the leader of Hustlers University, rose to social media power during a tumultuous period in internet history. Revisiting the political, economic, and social context of the early 21st century is essential to understand the factors that contributed to his rise to power and the catastrophic consequences of his reign. Tate capitalized on the weaknesses of social media algorithms and public discourse in order to gain an iron grip on middle school and incel communities from 2021 to 2023. This helped push the Overton window of acceptable political discourse further and further to the right, which eventually gave Donald Trump the edge in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Early life, the beginnings of the top G. Emory Andrew Tate III was born in Washington, D.C. on December 1, 1986, the eldest of 3 children. After his parents Emory, a black American and international chess master, and Eileen, a white British woman, divorced in 1997. The latter took their children to Luton, England, where they lived in a council estate, and Tate attended Haylard High School and Luton Sixth Form College. Kickboxing career, successes and their aftermath. Andrew Tate began his career in kickboxing in the mid-2000s, defeating several high-profile opponents and winning various competitions. This is where he gained the nickname King Cobra and rose to fame for the first time. Due to multiple eye injuries through his career, he was forced to retire at the age of 30. However, his kickboxing fame allowed Tate to launch the first of his many money-making schemes. Seeds of misogyny and hatred. In 2012, Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan became pimps. They started an adult webcam business where models engaged in chat sessions with lonely men, charging hourly rates for conversation and eliciting tips through what the brothers described as fake sob stories. 4 years later, Tate appeared on Big Brother, taking his first steps into the world of controversy. During the show, Tate struck a woman with a belt, had several homophobic and racist tweets uncovered, and was under investigation for rape. He was removed from the show 6 days in. Social media superstardom. Moved to Romania. In 2017, Tate and his brother moved to Romania to avoid prosecution for multiple crimes involving women, setting up a compound for their pimping business and increasing their social media presence. Toxic masculinity. Over the next few years, Tate built an online personality around misogyny and flaunting of wealth, coining his popular catchphrase, "What color is your Bugatti?" His patent contrarian attitude and big cigars created a captivating character, and the top G became a bad role model for millions of young boys across the globe. Hustlers University. In 2021, Tate launched Hustlers University, a $50 monthly subscription program to teach men about how to supposedly gain financial independence and personal development. Tate used an affiliate link pyramid scheme to encourage his fans to flood the internet with clips from his videos, making him even more popular. Social media bans. The next year, Tate was banned by all mainstream social media platforms due to his hate speech and promotion of violence. However, he was unbanned on Twitter shortly after Elon Musk purchased the platform. Arrested in Romania. The downfall of Andrew Tate. Unfortunately for Tate, the dramatic rise in wealth and fame would come to an abrupt halt at the end of 2022. While in the midst of floundering through a social media standoff with activist Greta Thunberg, Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania, being credibly accused of human trafficking, organized crime, and rape. Over the next 2 years, Andrew Tate faced multiple criminal investigations, was in and out of jail, and lost a lot of money. In the process, his online fame declined, and he faded into the background of the internet. As other right-wing figures like Charlie Kirk, Tommy Robinson, and Nick Fuentes filled the spotlight that Tate had left. Steps into neo-Nazism. Though Andrew Tate faded from most mainstream discussion, he continued to be popular in many right-wing circles on the internet. In 2024, he was one of many influencers who incited racist and Islamophobic riots in the United Kingdom, even though he himself is mixed race and converted to Islam in 2022. In the past year, Tate has gained attention for unapologetically making Nazi salutes, promoting Holocaust denial, and saying Hail Hitler. In essence, he turned into Kanye West. Tate has also become anti-Israel, an odd stance which is best explained by this quote from Anna Merlan in the Mother Jones Journal. Posting any one thing for too long, whether it's misogynist screeds, pictures of women in swimwear, or Andrew Tate's omnipresent photos of himself smoking cigars, can leave an audience feeling bored and prone to drifting away. For Andrew Tate, focusing on Israel's assaults on Gaza brings not only novelty, but an appearance of moral high ground that such influencers don't typically get to assume. His anti-Semitism also provides a new enemy that could be, for instance, useful as the human trafficking case against the Tates moves forward. Irrelevancy. Since his arrest in 2022, Andrew Tate has gradually faded from cultural relevance, and the proof is striking. His Google search quantity is a 50th of what it once was. His tweets now average under 1,000 likes, even with all of the bots on Twitter. He even tried to start a political party in the UK, but nobody noticed. As we conclude our study of this deeply troubling individual, it becomes apparent that he was a relic of his time. From 2021 to 2023, he was the top G. He was the alpha male. He was relevant. But in the age of the internet, fame is fleeting, and it fled from Andrew too. And these are my sources. The end. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to have a nice day. The quiz will be next week.